So I've got some friends coming over and I'm going to make a porchetta. I have a lovely 2 kilogram pork belly from the Flying Pig, and it's such a great dish to make. We're sticking it in the spit fry, the steely spit fry. It does such a great job. I put some roast potatoes in the bottom, and I'm giving Jake and Elle from MKR in Australia's porchetta recipe a go with my own little variations. I couldn't help it, but so what we're going to do, we're going to make a stuffing for the porchetta. This is a belly only porchetta, and usually a porchetta has a piece of loin on, so the stuffing works really well for that. We've got about one big onion that we're going to soften in the pan. Then we're going to go in with 500 grams of pork mince that we also got from the Flying Pig. Really good stuff. Get some color on that. 500 grams of chicken livers that have been diced. Then we've got a sort of a handful of thyme and a handful of rosemary that I've chopped up, as well as about 4 cloves of garlic. I'm not putting any sage in because I couldn't get any, but I'm sure it's going to be fine. A good cup of parmesan, grated parmesan. I'm also going to go in with a couple of nuts. Waiting to see if we get those back because pine nuts have been hard to get hold of. So we'll see what we do there. But we make the stuffing. I'll show you how I do it. We'll let that cool down and stuff the pork belly with it. Some breadcrumbs that goes in. I'll put all the details in the recipe below. Only difference is I'm not putting any water on my bread. I'm not soaking my bread in water. I don't like that. I just don't like doing that when I make meatballs or anything. I like putting in the breadcrumbs as they are so that they absorb the flavors, the oils of the herbs, and everything gets absorbed into the breadcrumbs like that. It's what I do. I know a couple of sausage makers that do the same thing. The breadcrumb in it helps it retain the moisture. So we've got this wonderful 2 kilogram pork belly here from the Flying Pig. Fantastic stuff. And I've had it in the fridge overnight just so that the skin can dry out, because that's your best bet for real on getting it to crisp up nicely, getting that nice puffy crust going. So let's get it going. First thing we're going to do, we're going to get a little bit of salt in here. Don't over season it at this point. Remember, our stuffing's with parmesan in it and all sorts of things. We don't want to overdo it. We're going to go in a little bit of salt over there, salt and pepper. And then what could be more Italian than some fennel? So I've just got some ground fennel here. And then we go, a little bit of fennel. Couldn't get more Italian than that. And then just a little bit of chili. Some dry chili flakes. On we go with that. Right, now we get stuck in with our stuffing that we made. It's cooled down in the fridge nicely. And we're just going to put it, sort of leave a third on the outside, the stuffing, because it's going to kind of seep out. There we are. Rub that on nicely. A little bit more. I'm not going to go all the way to the edge, because like I say, it's gonna end up coming out. Anyhow, as it cooks, it'll move to the edge on its own. And I'm not worried about this. What we're gonna do, this I think is gonna make a fantastic little pasta sauce, some meatballs. So we'll process that, freeze it. I'm sure it's gonna be delicious. Alright, what's left but to string it up. So we're going to roll it. Nice, good, tight roll. There we go. See, like I said, it's going to start, it'll sort of work its way to the edge, the stuffing.